In this video, you will learn how to add intrinsic alarms to an IP controller. You will also learn how to set up a notification class object in the IP controller. And finally, how to set up a supervisor's Niagara process ID so it receives those alarms.
Intrinsic alarms are added to the IP controllers using the Advanced tab under Features in PCT. Simply select the Advanced tab, go to the event log, and under the event log, enable intrinsic alarming by putting intrinsic alarm defined true. Next, you can add a new notification or use the existing notification. So simply select the notification, select Edit. Notice that the supervisor device ID, process ID is 5. So I'm going to add a recipient, and using the process ID of the supervisor, which is listed under the BACnet network under the local device, and my FX80 has 1 million, so I have to put 1 million in my device ID. I'll also put that 5 process ID in the process ID slot and enable the alarm panel to work 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Now my notification is set up to send alarms directly to my supervisor. Lastly, we need to add the alarm to the correct points. So I'll select intrinsic alarm. Here I have inputs, outputs selected. Right now I'm just going to pull down and turn the zone temp alarm to true. And over here, my high limit is 80. My low limit is 65. And I'm using the notification class, the notification that I have forwarded to my supervisor as a notification class. And I am going to notify using an alarm. Next, I'm just going to set up a second alarm, and this one's going to be under my supply air temperature. So I'll turn supply air temperature true. And I want an alarm, a high alarm, if the supply air temperature is above 100, a low alarm if the supply air temperature is below 50. I could also put a time delay in the notification of the alarm. I'll leave that at 0 for demo purposes. Now I can select apply, and then for all the devices that have alarms and trends, I want to go into the trend and tell it that there also is an intrinsic alarm available. Lastly, I can save that and then transfer it into my device. Now, as that application is updated into the controller, I'll switch back into my supervisor, and underneath the IPVAV, I'll select the alarms and simply put the 5 process ID from the IP controller in the Niagara process ID for that controller. Now all the alarms coming from that controller will automatically be shown in the supervisor. So I'll go to the point extension manager and adjust the supply air temperature from the network above the alarm value. Now, if I look under alarms, I can sell it at 254. Oh, at 303, alarm went through. And up in my alarm panel, I should be able to find that alarm. And there's the alarm that came in from my controller directly over the Ethernet.